right, so those of you who are still watching the Counter Diary, we are going to Little Bade, somewhere here in Maryland County, and it's believed that there was a very powerful man of God in this part of Liberia. It's also believed that he walked on the river. He walked on the water, and people from all walks of life, from Liberia, Cote d'Ivoire, they all come here to actually, pray. And also it is believed when you go there and pray, whatever you ask for, God will give it to you through the gods of, the man, the bishop. What's the name of the bishop again? What's the name of the man of God? Polo Wallet. So we are going there, and let me go and show you guys this man's grave in Maryland County. So keep watching. This is Counter Diary. We are telling the untold stories of Liberia. So we're going down this hill, very, very, risky. And you can see how the motorbike is shaking. And I just pray that we don't fall. But our driver is very good. This is scary. Look ahead of me. So we made it down. Yeah, super driver right here. We made it down. And the two guys are actually journalists here, so they know how to move in this terrain. So, Brian, you do this almost all the time, right?
Yes, most often we come this way to fetch the news. So it's used to us, especially when we are traveling from Maryland to Monrovia, riding on a motorcycle on that terrible road.
I see. All right, let's go.
Yeah, it's time to go. Oh, yeah, that's just. Oh, yeah. Hello.
Commissioner for the township, Spring Hill Township.
Well, Spring Hill.
Yeah.
How are you doing? My name is Brian. Brian Dio.
Brian Dio. Okay.
Emmanuel Harris?
Yeah.
Emmanuel Kotu, yeah?
Huh?
I'm also Emmanuel Kotu.
Okay.
So Emmanuel Dennis, Emmanuel Harris, Emmanuel Kotu.
Yeah.
But I'm sure there's another Emmanuel here.
Yeah.
What other Emmanuel? All right. Okay. All right. So, yeah. So I'm saying here, like we're trying to get to you where we have the late man of God, the most powerful man from Maryland County. And while we're trying to get there, and I see the people here, they are doing communal labor, like I said. They're trying to clear the way before, so that people have access to this area. And, it's called, in English, it says Spring Hill. But when you want to say, in the language, you say Yelu. Yelu. But why I call it Yelu? Let me think of man, Mr. Harris. Mr. Harris, what's that? You say, why you call the place Spring Hill?
English name.
Also English name?
Yeah.
Go and see
Yeah,
what happened. Go.
Yellow.
yeah, yellow the clothing. I eat on yellow.
Okay. So in Grebo, you call yellow. What's the meaning of yellow?
Don't overlook me.
Don't overlook me.
Yeah.
So when I want to say something like "don't overlook me" in Grebo, I say yellow.
Yeah, yellow.
Thank you, my brother. All right. So we got that one there. I mean, why are we there again? Huh? Oh, so Harris born here. So you see, I think about that whole Harris quarter in the place there. But anyway, thank you, man. You're doing well. Mama, how are you? Okay, guys, so we've been able to. Hello, guys, welcome again to another exciting edition of the program. This is Counter Diary. We're somewhere around where this is called Spring Hill. This place is called Spring Hill, and we've come to see the historic area, one of the prophets. And my colleague from the media in Maryland have been very good to me that have taken me around. So I'll be joined by Emmanuel Dennis, and he'll be explaining to me what this place is. But one of the things that I've learned so far that this is a holy ground. So before I get there, I need to take off my shoe. And because of the water, my colleagues were all wearing rain boots. I don't have rain boots, so I was supposed to wear the, to put on the plastic. So I'm going to take off my shoes at this point. And then, yeah, so after taking the shoe, then I have to first start with the plastic. Yeah, so the plastic is taken off. All right, so take out the plastic. The next thing is the shoe. Can I wear the socks to go there? Okay, so I was told I can leave the socks on. And I want to fold this. Okay. So now I'm about to hit the holy ground. So Emmanuel will join me. All right, so while we about to go there, and Emmanuel, welcome to the Counter Diary.
How are you?
I'm okay. So tell me a little bit about this area.
All right. This that you are looking at there is that bearing the mortal remains of the late prophet. If you learn sometime oral history book, he used to call Porter Wade Harris, but then his English name is Prophet William Wade Harris, who lived here, according to our information. Even it is there that he died in the year 1929. But he was born in the native town back there, which of course we enter later, some years ago, which of course is also there. And the history told us that he was a great prophet who sometimes walked on this Lake Shepherd.
Wow.
Yeah. So when the Spirit of God decided to use him, he did not work all of the time here, but he worked in the Ivory Coast in Ghana. But the daytime reaches for him to go to join his ancestor. He came while he was home, and when day broke, people in that town, they could not find him nowhere. So they started to check. But then we're told that there was a cassava farm somewhere around here where they have his vault. So there was a lady who came over found that money and discovered the tema head, what our people call bokobo head. And when the woman saw the tema head, she went to the town and said, but something happened to me that I saw that looked a miracle. That yesterday I left my farm, I did not leave something there,
Boko
a
Boy.
hill, Bokobo Hill. But this morning I went, some of the Kasawa Bokobo, and this area, because of the ground being salty, there's no Bokobo around here.
Okay.
Yeah. So it was later on when another person who the spirit got in and said, that hill you looking at is where Prophet William Warren Harris left a gown that was on him, but he's gone. So according to our people, when they came for truth, when they dug the hill, they met him raw and his gown that was on him that he was using to work. So where they met the raw and the gown, it was the place that they placed a wall. So this one, it was not built by Liberian.
Okay.
It was other people who came from the Ivory Coast, who also the spirit led to come to a home. And when they came directly, they went on that spot while the people were across the lake. So they said the body of, or the spirit of Warren Harris is lying right here. So that's how they called the missionaries and they came, they built this thing for his honor.
All right, so it's raining already, and we'll just go a little bit closer to it, to the grave. But I see, maybe we'll get from this side. I mean, you can come with me. Like just maybe the camera may go from another angle, so that yeah. And but I see other graves around here. Why do you have different graves?
All right, this place is for people who are Christian.
Okay.
And that are members of the Episcopal Church
Okay.
in Spring Hill. So when you are from the traditional town there and you are a member of the Episcopal Church when you died, this is the area that they place.
So which of them is the vault for the prophet?
This one that little house here, the concrete.
Okay.
And the one that is in there is the vault of the prophet. So the prophet was also a member of the Episcopal Church.
Okay.
Yeah. So a church that in this country now that some part extend to like Cote d'Ivoire, and also some part of Africa is called the 12 Apostles. They call it the Polar Water Church, and the French people call it Du Sapo. Okay.
Okay, so Du Sapo means that we've come here to see exactly. So this is the vault. You can see in your shots, those watching us on the counter diary. And I see the name is there, Prophet William Wade Harris. All right.
1860.
1860. Wow.
1929.
To 1929. This is historic. And anyway, so we just go back so that why is it so important that people come here?
All right. Believers of the follower of Prophet William Warren Harris, as I said again, is a follower of the 12 Apostle Church. You find the 12 Apostle Church in Liberia, in like Cote d'Ivoire, in Ghana, some branches in Togo, some in Nigeria, some in France. So there's a time all over the world where they have the follower of Prophet William Warren Harris. They will come here and do a worship. The area you see that it can be clean, like the way the area look like.
Wow.
Yeah, they happy with that taking care of. So what I believe is, if you come around here, even in the surrounding, what you believe that you come, you collect sin. Any other thing you collect from here, if you carry it to use it for yourself, what you want when you believe in God, it will also happen. So people come here like barren woman who is not born. They can come here when they do the fast and prayer, they get sent, and many persons around this area can attest to that. They testify, they get testimony that after the past maybe 6 months doing our fasting at Prophet William Warren Harris' grave, today I conceived. And these children that you're looking at for the day I fasted 10 years ago, these are the children that follow me. So yes, people come here to get blessing. This is why you see the area is always locked. Because sometimes came that people used to come and get things sent and carry them on around the place secretly. So the people came and build the area. The people that build the area come from the Ivory Coast. They came to build the area. Even they are building another church. If you look across the river there, there's a hostel that they are building there. It's a Saint Church. So they even promised that they brought machine to have a machine here because this is the area that they use for worship. They will come from the Ivory Coast after every 3 months to come and pay courtesy to the late prophet.
Okay, so there's also a traditional name. I mean, his traditional name beside the William.
Yeah, it's called Pwede.
What's the meaning of Pwede?
The rainbow is what Grebo called Pwede.
Okay.
Then Wade, it means blessing. That means the rainbow blessed me. Now, the history of the rainbow blessed me came about. This man, the late Warren Harris, the man who we claim to be his father, he had a woman that could not bear child. So, according to information, according to our history, there were a lot of confusion every day between the two of them because the woman could not bear child. So the man wanted child and was the only woman that he had. So the confusion continued to be in the house. And according to our report that night, there was a heavy downpour of rain. So after the rain, they had a confusion. The man decided to move along the sea coast. So he saw the particular light, midnight, coming from the sea and coming on the shore. And when the light flashed, there were this child was lying crying.
Wow.
So he started to look around.
That's the prophet.
The prophet father now. Yeah. Because he was not born by a woman, he was born.
The prophet was not born by a woman.
No. He was born.
Okay.
Along the coast. So this man now wanted to go and he was afraid, but as a man, according to people, he was also a brave man. So because there were only basically 3 brothers that were living along the whole sea coast from Harper to get as far as Kingston. There were only 3 brothers living right between here. So when he came, he went to the wife where he had a confusion already. You know, when you someone had confusion, you can speak. But with that miracle, he came back to the wife and decided to say, I saw something on the beach that looked so suspicious. So the wife too could not pay attention because you just finished flocking me and you leave in the house and coming back telling me that you saw something. So the woman too were afraid, and the man was to repeat what he saw. So the woman later followed him. And according to the story, it was only that woman alone that could go in that light to pick up that child. So the child was now new because the rainbow is what we call Puerto in the Cesar Grebo dialect. So it was like the rainbow blessed me.
Okay.
That's why I call Puerto Wam. So can call it Puerto Wale.
Puerto Wale.
Yeah.
Puerto Wale.
Puerto Wale.
Thank you so much, my friend and brother Emmanuel Dennis is also a journalist here, and he's been very good in telling me the history of this area. And those of you who watch us on the Counter Diary, these are some of the stories that we need to tell you. We had a prophet in Maryland County that was so powerful to the extent that he walked on the river. And today, I've been told that people come from all walks of life, France, Cote d'Ivoire, and Liberia to come here to worship. And then if you believe, just ascend from here. And you just pray to God and say, God, as I'm taking this sin, let this be done. It can be done in your life. So you need to come down whenever you are in Liberia or when you come to, Maryland County, come here and see what it is here, what is right here. So keep watching. This is Counter Diary. We are telling you the untold stories of Liberia. Now, after telling you this story here, we are going to the town where he was born. Keep watching.